welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm really excited about today's topics. Let's dive into our topic today. We're going to be talking about 5 daily habits I follow to quickly improve English at home. These are the 5 daily habits which I follow when I was struggling with English. The question arises that can we really improve English at our home all alone? And my answer will always be yes, of course you can. I believe that it's all depend on your attitude towards the language which you want to learn and how much motivated you are. I think it's really important to set a very clear objective for yourself, and like for instance, why you want to become fluent in English. Like what is what is your expectation regarding that language. And another thing is that how you define fluency. I think it's really important. Let me remind you that these were the habits which I used to follow. So when I was at school, our teachers used to talk to us in our regional language, and later on when I got admission in one of the prestigious colleges in my province, then I realized that I'm far behind the world and the world has moved ahead of us. And that was the crucial point for me to start putting efforts into learning English. Like, you won't believe me that at that time I couldn't even construct a single sentence. So I really started from the zero. And these were the habits, these were the steps which I used to follow, and I want to discuss it with you people. So the first step which I used to follow was that learn new vocabulary and daily phrases. Okay, so by learning vocabulary and daily phrases, I do not want you people to run after these difficult words or the difficult daily phrases. I have seen people doing that. That is a very wrong strategy. Okay, I want you people to learn the simple and day to day daily phrases and vocabulary. And another thing is that you really need to learn it in a context. Do not memorize or learn vocabulary and daily phrases without any context. If you do it, it will not benefit you. Believe me, it will never benefit you. Okay, so for instance, just keep this habit that try to learn 5 vocabulary or 5 daily phrases. Do not overburden yourself. If you overburden yourself with, or if you bombard yourself with a number of vocabulary every day, ultimately you will get bored. So start with the 5 vocabulary and 5 daily phrases. The next thing which I used to do is that I used to watch simple video. By watching simple video, I mean that watch 2 to 3 minutes long video. Remember that we are at the beginning stage, and at the beginning stage I want you people not to run after these movies and series, where they use difficult words or where they use advanced level of vocabulary. Try to watch simple video. And by simple video, again, I mean that try to watch this real life English related video. For example, your daily habit, your routine, your favorite sports, your favorite color, family life, these kind of videos. So the second step which I want you people to do is that watch simple video. The third step would be to read a paragraph aloud every day. Okay, again, by reading a paragraph aloud every day, I do not mean to run after reading these bulky books. Not at all. Do not do that. That is the wrong strategy. Okay, so try to find a paragraph of these kids story books. It can be that, I'm just giving you examples. It can be a newsletter in any of the newspaper, and you need to just find out a very short paragraph. And the next step you need to do is that you have to read it aloud. And if you are facing a difficulty in pronouncing certain words, go in the dictionary, go for the online dictionary, pronunciation dictionary, and try to learn it there. Okay, so the fourth habit which I used to do was that practice with myself or yourself. Okay, I think it's a myth. I have seen people, they want to learn English, they want to be fluent in English, but they do not even speak a word in English. This is very wrong. If you do it, you will never and ever speak a single word. For speaking any language, practice is really, really important. I think this is the most important. This is the most important habits among all these five habits. Because and do not hesitate that you would say that I would commit mistakes and few people will laugh at me. It's okay. Committing mistakes means that you are learning something. It means that you are on the right track. And the problem with us is that we treat language as something to be associated with this elitism. Like for instance, if somebody would not speak English, so we would just laugh at them. Do not do it. This is a very, very wrong approach. Our approach towards any language should be like, it's just a skill, so treat it like a skill. Do not overburden itself with the language. Just try to have fun with it and try to learn it in a very fun way. This is very important. Okay, so what I used to do is that I used to practice with myself. As I said, at home I do not have anyone with whom I should talk. So what I would do, I would practice with myself, I would record myself, and later on when I would be free, I would listen to my audio and I would correct the mistakes. The number 5 habit is that journaling. I think journaling is really, really important. By journaling, I mean that keep a notebook for yourself and try to write down all the stuff which you do in a day. So before going into, what I used to do is that before going to sleep, I used to journal, and I want you people to follow that too. That's really important. Okay, now what we are going to do with these 5 habits, you might have heard that we have 4 skills. Number 1 is speaking. Okay, number 2 is writing, number 3 is listening, and number 4 is reading. And all these skills needs to be activated when you want to be fluent in a specific language. Okay, so when we follow these 5 habits, now for instance vocabulary and daily phrases, and when you use it in your sentences, what are you going to activate with this habit? You are going to activate your writing skill with that. See, now watch simple video. By applying this method, we are going to activate our listening skill or our listening habit. Another one, read a paragraph aloud. We are going to activate which skill? Of course, the reading one, not the speaking one, the reading one. And practice with yourself the speaking, the most important one, the speaking. Okay, and journaling, again the writing. So when you follow this strategy, believe me, I guarantee you people, follow this method for 2 or 3 weeks, and you will observe a drastic change in yourself, like a very huge change in yourself. So as I said, that by following these 5 habits, you are going to activate these skills, and it's gonna help you in a long run. If you find this video useful, so please subscribe to my channel and support me. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.